Hello and welcome to another lecture in AI app development using LangChain and Langflow course by techlatest.net. So far we had covered a lot of things like Langflow, LangChain, course overview and objectives, then about the LangChain and then Langflow, then setup and installation of LangChain and Langflow on AWS and GCP. Now in this lecture we will cover Azure deployment guide, basically the setup and installation of Langflow and LangChain on Azure. So this section describes how to launch and connect to LangChain Langflow VM solution on Azure. So this is our first step. We will click on this link. This will directly go to the uh, uh, Microsoft Azure Marketplace. Okay, so I'm already on Microsoft Azure Marketplace, and here you can see the VM AI app development using LangChain and Langflow. So the our first step is click on Get It Now, then click on Continue. After click on Continue, it will take 1 or 2 minutes to load the next thing. Then click on Get It Now, log in with your credentials, provide the details here. Once done, on the click Continue. I've already logged in with my credentials. If you don't have an account, so you can create account with your credentials like email and password, and you can log in with those email and password. Okay, so now click on Create, and you can see the plan and other things. Then here you can see the subscription and other things. Select the resource group. Then after click, give the virtual machine any name. So the virtual machine name is Langflow VM. Okay, so this is our virtual machine name, and then you can select the region according to your region, like where you are. Then here you can see the image type. So let's see what is our image in this. So this is like the LangChain Langflow standard XGen X64 Gen 1. Okay, so we have already selected this. Then select authentication type as password, give username as Ubuntu, then select password according to your preference. Sorry. Okay, so this is our password. Now confirm the password, and after this you can click on next, which is disk option. Okay, so this is our basically our disk size and other things. So select HDD, and then click on networking option. So here you can see there are a lot of things like public IP and other things. Then again click on next, and this is basically the management option. Then click on next, then click on next, then next, then next, and here you can see that your virtual machine is started deploying now. And after this you have to do one steps more. So it's basically click on create. So you can see the message validation is passed now, and initializing deployment to resource group. Okay, so this is basically the things, and it will take 1 or 2 minutes to set up your VM. So let's see what is our next step. We have completed this password steps and the OS disk step. Then optionally go to the management, create. When you are done, we have already completed our summary page displays. When the virtual machine is successfully created, click on go to resource, link to the go to resource page. It will open our overview page of virtual machine. We have already set up our password in VM, so we have not changed our password. If you want to update your password, then open up the left navigation pane, select run command, select run shell script, and enter the following command to change the password of the VM. Basically on VM details page. Okay, so if you go to resource page and VM details page. So here you can see also that your deployment is in progress. It will take 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so if you go on VM details page, you can find about the run command. Then you can run this command in your run shell script. Okay, you will do these steps or not do, because we have already set up the password in the VM. Okay, so we use that password. Now we are not changing our password now. Then after this, open putty, paste the public IP address and click on open. Okay, so wait for 1 or 2 minutes because here you can see deployment is in progress. So you can see that here go to resource button is now valid. So click on go to resource button, and here you can see the public IP address and the other things. Then copy the public IP address So after copying the public IP address and search about the putty here, so open your putty in host name, give the IP address, then click on open and accept these terms. Then log in as Ubuntu. Then what is our next step? Let's see what is our next step. Login as Ubuntu. You can also connect to the VM desktop environment from any local Windows machine using RDP protocol or local Linux machine using Ramina. To connect using RDP via Windows, first know the public IP address of the VM from the VM details page. Okay, so search about the remote desktop option. We have already copied the public IP address. Paste the public IP address in this bar. Then then from your local Windows machine, you have completed these steps. And I am on Windows. If you are a Linux user, then you can use Ramina for this. And if you are a Linux user, then you use Ramina. I am on Windows, so I am using remote desktop option. Okay, so this will connect you to the VM desktop environment. Then provide username and other things. You can also change the password according to your preference. I'm not changing any password. Then click on connect. We have already set up the password when we set up the VM. So wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, give username as Ubuntu and give password is that is your give password. You have set up when you have set up the password when you set up the VM. Okay, so give password. Wait for 1 minute. Then click on OK. So it will open the your remote desktop option. Okay, so now let's see what is our next step. So now the connected to the out of the box AI app development using LangChain and Langflow environment window via Windows machine. To connect using RDP via Linux machine, first note the external IP of the VM from the VM detail space. Then you're from your local Linux machine, go to the menu in the search box, type Ramina. Okay, then you have to complete this step for Linux. Now to access the Langflow user interface, open the terminal and run the command to create Langflow super user and provide the username and password for super user. This will be used for logging into Langflow. Okay, so copy this command. Now open. Okay, so I think your put is I again restart the session and then log in as Ubuntu. Okay, and give password. Password is same way like when you set up the VM, same password you can use here. Okay, then paste the command sudo langflow super user, then enter. After click on enter, you can see that a lot of things. Give username admin because we have make super user here. Super user, then set up the password. Okay, so give the password. Now you can see that the message super user created successfully. Now next what we have to do, we have check our VM also. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes more to start. Now let's see what is our next step. Okay. So you can see that we have make super user. One super user is created once open https.vm public IP in a local browser, accept the SSL, and so yep, let's do let's open our UI of Langflow. Okay, so copy the public IP address again from the VM details page, then type https and paste the public IP, click on advanced and then proceed. Then here you can see the user interface of Langflow and give username and password. So your username and password you have set up in uh, terminal. So here admin is your username and you have to set up the password. So you know about the password also. So give the username as admin and password you set up. Okay, so password done. Then sign in. Click on sign in option. Then here you can see that it will take 1 or 2 minutes to load the user interface. And let's see what is our next step. So go on guide again. And now you're logged into the Langflow user interface using super user. On the home page, click on the top icon, APIs, keys, other things, lot of things. Okay, admin page. And separately, we will also explore user interface of Langflow. So you can also check those videos like in upcoming time, those videos are coming in our course. Like we will make separate videos on everything, like about the UI and interface. Okay, so you also wait for it. Then here you can see that the user interface is ready now. You can do a lot of things, API key and other things also. Okay, and this is the admin panel and admin page mobile settings. Then here you can see the Twitter, LinkedIn, and Discord page, community page. Then here, if you click on this, so you can start a new flow and say uh, give any name to your project. Here you can find out a lot of things like LLMs and other stuff. Okay, so this is about the UI. Now let's check our VM also. So you can see that our VM is also running now. Okay, so here you can find a lot of things like VS Code, Firefox, and other things. So you can also explore this one. Now let's see what is our next step. So that's all about this video. We have already completed all the things. So yep, thank you for watching us, and don't forget to like and subscribe the YouTube channel and follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Media blogs. And yep, I hope you guys like this course, you like and like this lecture. So bye bye. We will meet in next video.